Hello Union! In today's video we are going to take a look at another planche progression. This will be the half lay position. So if you already have a solid tuck planche or an advanced tuck planche with a great form and a good hold, you are now ready to get to a more advanced stage that will be the half lay position. So this position will require you to get a better proprioception of your body, to have a better mind-muscle connection with your body as well, because you will need to raise your legs up and get them parallel to the ground as the rest of your body. So for this one, the biggest difference will be at your waist. You will have to engage more at your gluteus. You have to control the position through your abdominal muscles and also through your back extensors as well. And you need to do this while maintaining a posterior pelvic tilt, because you don't want any bending at your back. So the key points are the same as the other progressions, and as well as in the full planche or straddle planche, depending on your goal at the moment. So you have to keep in mind that you have to have your elbows straight, you have to be leaning forward with your shoulders, you have to have a protracted scapula, as well as your core engaged and your abs engaged to create the posterior pelvic tilt that you know that is fundamental for this movement. So this movement will require you to open from the tuck to the half lay by engaging your gluteus and getting your legs parallel to the ground, and this will relate more to the full planche, or if you use the half lay with straddle legs like you see here, it will reproduce more the straddle planche position. That will be the next goal that you are aiming for. This position, the half lay position, is not very known and it's uncommon to see people doing it, but it shouldn't be that way, because this one is great for you to progress and to get the real notion of the planche position. Just the difference with your legs, with your knees that are bent in this position, and in the full planche that are straight. But otherwise this will require more strength on your shoulders, more leaning, and this all correlates to the full planche position. So this must be a progression that you implement in your training and that you don't forget to use before you go to the full planche, because it will help you get the strength, the notion and the proprioception of the position that you need to master. So how can you go from a tuck or an advanced tuck position to the half lay? As in the previous video about the planche, when you are learning the tuck and advanced tuck, you need to try and do some raises before trying to hold the position, to get the notion and to work the position and to get the strength for this one. So as you can see here, you can go with a faster motion to the half lay position, and then as you get stronger, as you get ready for this position, you can go slower and slower until you go and just hold the position. So the first step and the first exercise will be these raises from the deep position to the half lay position, just for you to get the notion and to understand the position, going from faster motion and to slower motion, finishing it with an hold position in the half lay position. So guys, before I continue with the video, I just wanted to remember you that I have two workout programs for the planche. The level 1 or the beginner one, that is for the beginners, the ones that haven't even started with the planche, and the goal is to get the tuck planche. The second one is an intermediate one that will work towards the tuck planche and to get the half lay position, this position that we are talking in this video. So make sure you check both of them in the description down below, and if you want, you can buy one and get the planche very fast. So let's go with the video. The next one will be from the advanced tuck or the tuck position, opening to the half lay. Same things here, you need to go from the tuck to the half lay. Here you need to make sure you go slow and controlled, so you need better strength for this one. And why? Because you need to keep your posterior pelvic tilt all the time, so that you don't use your lower back to compensate the position and arch with your lower back and get the wrong position, and then in the long term you are doing the planche completely wrong. So make sure you have the strength for this one. You can use elastic bands at your waist to perform this exercise and to help with the movement, or you can go from slower repetitions if you already have the strength like you see here. To finish it up with the exercises, will be another advanced one or more advanced one if you do not use elastic bands, but you can also use elastic bands for this one as the previous one, will be the handstand to half lay hold or just the negative. So you go to the handstand, you bend your knees and you try with your scapula protracted, your core engaged, you try to lift your legs down slowly until the position of the half lay. You can do this straddle or this with a closed leg position depending on your level, on your strength, and as well as I mentioned in the beginning, you can use elastic bands or not, but the elastic bands are a great tool that you can use to progress and to get the better position and a greater hold so that you increase your strength. By the way, if you don't have elastic bands, you can check the links in the description. There are some elastic bands that I normally use and that you can buy from there. So with that said, this is the video that I wanted to show you, a progression that isn't normally shown in videos, in YouTube tutorials from the planche, but for me it's a fundamental and it's a progression that you must work on before you go to the straddle planche or even the full planche, and with that have a better understanding of the position when you get there. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you subscribe and like and share it with your friends, and make sure you comment down below how's your progression on the planche, how's your planche working, and if you already reached this goal or not. So I'm going to see you on the next video.